This is something I need y'all to really listen up for. So me making that video talking about men with a low body count brought out a lot of men who don't sleep around and are not promiscuous men. But these men fly under the radar a lot of times. Like, I know these men in real life. These are men who very quiet to themselves. They don't really be in women's faces like that. And a lot of times you would never think that these are men who don't sleep around, because a lot of times they are very attractive, well put together, and you would think that they get a lot of women. And so in your mind, you would automatically write them off as a player just by looking at them. But in reality, they really a dude who got self-respect and sexual discipline and don't go around sleeping with a bunch of women, and you would never know it because you making assumptions in your mind based off how these men look. And the same thing happens with women all the time. If a woman is attractive, a man automatically assumes she sleeps around. This is something that people just do. But until you actually get to know people, which is why it's important to get to know people, you don't judge books by their cover. You have to actually get to know people to understand their morals, understand their mindset, understand how they navigate through life to realize what you're actually going to be getting. Let me leave you with this quick scenario. It's kind of on topic, but it's not. But follow me. So I remember talking to this woman one time, and she was telling me about a new car she had got. And it was a Toyota SUV. And she came to me and she was so excited. She was telling me about how she built her credit up. Her credit score was very decent. She was telling me about how much money she put down, how much her payment was. And she was telling me how excited she was. But she was telling me that the next time she get a car, she really want to get this Lexus. And I asked her, based off what she was telling me that she was paying for this Toyota SUV, I'm like, well, why didn't you just go to Lexus? Because for what you paying, the car you telling me about with Lexus, you could have got that car. And she was like, well, I never really even thought about going there. Why? Why did you write yourself off from even going there? People do this. People will subconsciously write something off and tell themselves that they're not good enough for it without even knowing, not even trying, right? And that's what a lot of people do. And that's not in just a car situation. That's in a life situation. A lot of times y'all settle for ran through men because you think that that's all that's out here, but it's not. It's just the better, decent men fly under the radar, and they not as loud as these low vibrational, low value men. They are loud and always in your face. But there's better men out there. You just have to look for them because, again, they fly under the radar and they don't cause as much commotion as these low value men do.